What's going on, guys? It's Virus51 here, and I'm doing a pickup video. Um, I know it's been a long time since I've done one of these. In fact, I've actually recorded a couple of videos, but didn't even upload them. It's been that long. And I said I was going to be doing more pickup videos, and, well, shit's hard to do when you're working every Saturday and Sunday, and Fridays usually too. My thing is usually going to the flea markets, but I would love to do garage sale shopping. I would, but when you work on those days that those events go on, you just really don't get the time to do anything. Plus I'm working a job that's not paying as well, so don't have as much free money to spend, and I'm looking for a job. As soon as I get a job, man. As soon as I get a legit career, shit's gonna be off the hook. Have the weekend, have a 9 to 5 the job, have the Saturday and Sunday off with money to spend. Oh man, I'd love to have me a new career. In case you didn't know, I got an engineering degree, but fucking can't find a job. But I got a couple of interviews recently, so maybe things will turn out. But anyways, let's get to the games. So, 4th of July weekend, got off. So I was able to go out and get some Goodwill hunting and some thrift store and try to do some flea market. By trying to do some flea market, what I mean is me, my girlfriend, and her dog, we all went to the flea market, outdoors, that's where all the good deals are. Well, apparently they changed policy and they don't allow pets inside the compound. So, scratch that. Didn't go to any flea markets. So instead went to garage sales. And then later on did some half-price bookstores and some Goodwills. So, I got 3 games here from going garage sale shopping that day. Didn't go to too many places, but I did go to one place that did have some good games, and ironically it was, I shouldn't say ironically, obviously it was the one that wasn't advertised. After going to one of these garage sales listed, I saw a garage sale sign that didn't have listed, and that's where I found some games. So a little quick tip, the places that aren't listed probably are going to have games versus other ones, especially later day when I went, because they all got sharked, man. Got sharked. But I'll show you what I got. They only had Game Boy Advance games there, so I'm still pretty happy with that. Game Boy Advance is still something I don't have too many of. But most of the games were kiddie. I did pick up a couple of them. I got I don't know if you can see that. Shit. Hold on a second. We got it's not going to focus. It's Scooby-Doo and the Mystery Mayhem by THQ. I collect cartoon-based games, so I'm going to pick up that one. And then I got, I don't know if I think I might have this one already, but it's Namco Museum. It's a pretty good edition. And the one I got really excited about and lost my ape shit, I'll explain later, but I got a Pokemon game. It's the Pokemon Fire Red version. Picked up the container with all the Game Boy Advance games. Had marked $3 on the games, which ain't too bad. A little bit more expensive than some other places, but when I asked the person how much you want for the games, because a lot of times what they're marked as is not what they're going to sell them as. So I've seen some shit marked really high, and when you ask them how much they wanted, they always say something less than the sticker if it's really high. So I figured I'd ask, and it was my first garage sale in 2 years. My skills were really bad. And she said, $5. I was looking at $5, but I was willing to take $3. And I was going through the games. I picked out which ones I want. I'm like, all right, I got 3 games here. That'd be $9 what they want. And I'm trying to think of like a whole number that would be acceptable. $5, $10, and when she said I was looking to get $5 per game, but would accept 3, my dumbass said, "Would you take 10? 10 for 3?" Like, it offered fucking more money than what you wanted. Yeah, just so out of the game, beyond. When I got in the car and sat down and thought about it, I'm like, I am so bad. Like, for some reason, I thought it was just like too much to ask for $5 for 3 games. I don't know why I didn't ask that. Instead, I doubled the price and said $10. Fuck it. You want 9? Here, have 10. It was bad. It was really bad. And maybe a good thing that I didn't find the other places that have video games, because maybe I would have gave them, I don't know, $20 for something they wanted 10 for. But bit rusty, really rusty. So that's what that happened at that garage sale, and that was the first one of the night or the day. I only went to maybe like 10 more. It wasn't too good, but I found some other random stuff there. So, but nothing video game related. So next up, we got some half price bookstore stuff. And they didn't have any, like, usually a lot of times I go there when there's, like, a discount, 10%, 50% sometimes, but no discount this time. And I did pick up some pretty good games for decent prices. First up, I got a Game Boy Advance game, Samurai Jack, and the Amulet of Time. It's in really good condition. And I got it for $2. Which is more of my price range for Game Boy Advance games. And then I got a PlayStation 1 Asteroids, Back to the New Millennium. And I paid $1 for this one. And the back of it looks really cool. This looks like a really, I wasn't too big of a fan for the Asteroids on the Atari, but this one looks pretty good. Next up is it's a movie tie-in, and I really don't like movie video games too much. Usually they're crap, but this is one of my all-time favorite movies, especially for a Disney film. It's Chicken Little. And the case is in really good condition. Like I said, I really enjoy the movie, so I'm thinking I'm gonna like this. It was $2, and it's complete, and it's actually kept in really good condition. The disc is somewhere, but everything else is actually in really good condition, so it's pretty awesome, I think. PS3 game. In case you're wondering, it's Brutal Legend for $6. But next up we have Wallace and Gromit and Project Zoo. Again, like cartoons, claymation movies, is close enough to cartoons for me. Paid $2 for it. It's a little beat up, but it's got the manual inside. Manual's in good condition, and disc is in good enough condition itself too. So I'll take it for $2. And then finally we got the Goodwills, and again, really rusty. The whole day was pretty bad. So the Goodwill nowadays isn't putting prices on the back of their games or anything like that. So I went there a couple days beforehand, because on holidays they usually have a 50% off day. So I went in advance to see if there's any kind of games, like through all the CDs. Like I went through all the CDs they had there, and like if there was any kind of game, I kind of put it in like a specific spot to come back to, because most people don't mess around with the CD stuff. And they always have PS1 games stacked in there somewhere. So I went through there and, I sorted the games. A lot of them were sports games. But yeah, I just put them in a specific spot, and I came back the next day or 2 days later when there was actually a 50% off sale. So that's a lot of times that's what I'll do. I'll scope everything out a day or two before. And not necessarily hide it, but just know if there's something there specifically that I'm wanting to get. Because if I'm short on time, I may only be able to go to one Goodwill, but a couple days before I can go to 4 or 5 of them. So I'll figure out which one actually has stuff there guaranteed, for the most part, and I'll go to that one only if I only have so much time. But one of the things I passed up was it's called All-Star Slammin' D-Ball. When I took a quick glance at it, I thought it was a basketball game, like some urban knockoff basketball game. When I looked at the back of it, though, it caught my eye. The lighting here sucks. It reminds me of Super Dodgeball for Nintendo, the regular Nintendo. And the more I looked at it, I realized that it's Slammin' D-Ball instead of B-Ball. It's D-Ball, so it's dodgeball. And I absolutely love the dodgeball game for Super Nintendo, so I went ahead and picked this one up. And apparently their games, they're not marked, they're $5 a piece, so 50% off, got it for $2.50. And it's pretty good condition. The disc is really good. Case is pretty beat up a little bit, but not too bad for that. Then we got another game here, Freaky Flyers. I know Bithead picked this game up in a much better condition the same weekend, but it's a cartoon-ish racer game for flying. I'm not big on racing games, but the art style looks really impressive. I really like the art style look, so that alone will get me to buy something. If it's really cartoonish-y, I'll pick it up. What's interesting about this case and everything is it's a Blockbuster. They got a Blockbuster rental case. I'm not sure why, but yeah, Blockbuster case. And then finally we got Jimmy Neutron here. Again, cartoon game. It's the Jet Fusion. It doesn't look too bad. And, I don't have any Jimmy Neutron. That's one of the newer cartoons. It's pretty cool looking. And it's alright condition. And my dumbass, it's got some weight to it. And I checked out Freaky Flyers, and I checked out Slammin' D-Ball, and the games were in there, and they were good condition. For some reason, I checked this one. And when I got to checkout, the lady's like, you check all the games? Oh, yeah, I checked them out. Just ring me up, lady. Just fucking ring me up. And she opens every single one of them and checks them, and then she opens this one, and lo and behold, no fucking game. It's got the manual here, which weighs a fucking ton, which is in really good condition, but no game. And I'm sitting there, and I'm thinking, oh God, I'm a fucking dumbass. How did I not check for games? And I never knew Goodwill would ever sell a copy that has no game in it. So, to try to save face, I'm like, can I buy the case only? I'll just take the case. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I could probably find this game later on. And the case is in pretty good enough shape I can clean it up, and the manual's in pristine case, so, I'll just go and take it. And she said that she would give it to me for $1. So 50% off of that, got it for 50 cents. So I think it's worth it for having a pristine manual and pretty good case for 50 cents. So that's it. That's all my pickups. Like I said, I'm working on the weekends, so I don't have time to go thrift store shopping or Goodwill shopping too much. You can go Goodwill shopping during the week, which that's where my off days are, but $5 a video game, it's not very likely I want to pay $5 for a video game unless it's a really high quality rare game or something like that. Unless it's 50% off days, and most 50% off days are on the weekend. But you know, I'll do some shopping every now and then, some hunting. But until I get a new job, it's probably not going to happen. I'm probably not going to be hunting much at all. So don't expect too many videos from me. I'll probably upload the 3 videos I made prior. They're recaps of old stuff I collected a long time ago and just had sitting around before, or stuff I had bought and just didn't make a video of it yet. So I'll be doing that, and I'm not sure how many people go here, but you go to SGC, the convention. For anybody who doesn't know, SGC is ScrewAttack Gaming Convention. ScrewAttack's a gaming website, and for a retro person, it's probably one of the best current video game websites. They do current stuff, but they also have a very strong passion for the old school video games, and their convention is littered with retro stuff. They're having the inventor, or the what's his name? Keiji Inafune. I'm screwing his name up, but the guy who did Mega Man. Like, that's the guy who they got coming to the convention. He's the main guy, is the guy who did Mega Man. I mean, that kind of shows you how old school they are. So, you know, for some of you collectors out there who don't follow the mainstream stuff, I would tell you ScrewAttack Gaming Convention is probably a better convention to have fun at, because I'm gonna have a fucking ton of fun. I went there last year, absolute blast, and anybody who loves retro games will have a blast too. Like, it's not all about, you know, what's current. They have a huge selection devoted to past, like their retro gaming consoles and arcade consoles they have there just to play for free. Is stellar. So yeah, it's in Dallas, Texas, and it's going to be in Dallas, Texas, so just to let you guys know. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to start my vacation today. I'm driving my ass out to Dallas, going to get fucked up, have some blast, and, you know, maybe I'll post some of my videos just to show you how fun it is, and maybe get you some guys to entice to go there. But yeah. Till then, I'll see you when I see you.